Let's talk about the half
Aren't
April,
yoo-hoos like
They can
sparkling
hear us, they
chocolate
just
milk?
can't see us.
No.
They can hear us. No, what? What? How could you ever
Yoo-hoos
say
are
that
not
about yoo-hoos?
carbonated.
Why would
I've
you
never
ever say
had
that?
a
Yoo-hoos is
Yoo-hoo.
just, yeah, Yoo-hoos is just like the chocolate milk.
I just assumed it was sparkling because it was in a can.
No. Wait, what? A can? I have only ever
Glass
seen it in
bottle.
a glass bottle.
Oh, I've seen
No,
Yoo-hoos
no,
in
no.
cans.
You know what? He's right. I actually have drank yoo-hoo out of a can before. It's a very odd experience.
I don't think I should. Like, I don't think you should drink milk out of a can.
No, it's. I'm gonna say right now, it's probably
Drink
one of the worst
evaporated
ways.
milk out of a can.
It's kind of like putting. It feels like how aluminum on your teeth feels. It's kind of the worst.
Condensed milk.
Yeah.
Milk is best out of glass.
It's wild though. I don't know if you guys know this. Yoo-hoo is not milk.
no.
No, it's not.
Yoo-hoo
It's
is
just a
chocolate
beverage.
water.
Yeah, it's like a
beverage.
chocolate drink.
I was gonna make the joke that it's a search engine.
A search engine.
Oh,
Is
Yoo-hoo.
it still though? Is Yahoo still around?
Is Yoo-hoo still around?
Is Yahoo?
Is
Is
still
Yahoo
around?
still around is crazy. Here before Elf is actually crazy.
Huh?
I can't wait for you guys to see.
Gonna look up Yahoo. still kicking.
Mario's gonna come up.
Yeah. Wahoo!
Yahoo!
Wah! Oh!
Is Yahoo still around? I ask Mario. All right, someone get the
Yes.
crickets up.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't have
Yahoo
them on
actually
my
made a
soundboard.
brilliant transition to finance instead.
Really?
Oh wait, yeah, I do.
Yeah, like instead of trying to be a search engine or
just
email that nobody used,
pivoted it
they were
or
like,
pivoted?
okay, we're just going to cover financial news actually.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I guess like they probably surveyed all their readers and were like, everybody's here for the finances. Let's just pivot.
Yep. Not a bad idea.
Wow, I have not looked at the soundboard stuff in a while.
Yeah, you get excited.
No, I mean I can't use it because I don't have Nitro. I have like grandfathered Nitro Classic. I don't have it anymore. The
Crampy Nitro?
that I'm on. Yeah, I
Grandfathered
paid
Nitro
$5.
Classic is fucking insane.
Yeah, and
I thought they did do that
Yeah, you-
again.
now you gotta pay $10, but I still get to pay $5.
Right, way to brag.
Yeah, fucking hell yeah, I'm bragging. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I need to know what the sound is.
I can take a wild guess.
I want to hear it.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
This is what happens to your money when you pay for Discord.
Yeah, it gets sent to the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Hello?
There's like a group of people cosplaying that at Garf Georgia Renfest.
Garb.
Wasn't you April who was like Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and there's like we cast spells. or whatever it is.
We love casting
I love
spells.
casting spells.
No, it's we
ready
love
for it.
casting spells.
But no, that's what they did too in unison, but like in a really like culty tone, and it was very terrifying.
They're
That's
just, like, walking
awesome.
around waiting to be acknowledged.
They knew. Yeah, I was gonna say Nick. That's like us and Julio and Miguel.
ready.
And Tulio and Miguel.
They were ready for it.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah.
Fight the dragon.
Yeah. All right. I guess I could take us off starting soon. I do have Garrosh's name here. Nick, if you'll notice on stream, you've got a new part of your sprite.
Cool.
Yeah, that was really it.
Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah.
Wait, it is hand change?
Your name is on there, but you're not here yet.
Oh no, I know.
All right, guys. I just wanted to go on to the owlbear thing or I'm gonna move us onto the owlbear, but I wanted to go on there to show us that now. Oh, I forgot to turn off. Woo, there he goes. I turned your name off. I didn't turn you off. Anyway,
It's okay. I'm just
you guys last session arrived in East Haven to see it literally ablaze. I don't believe. Did you cast another spell, Cyphus, or is the dragon still in the air?
We ended last session, I think, before we were allowed to respond.
Okay.
We just got over here.
Everything is on fire here. The entire sets of city streets are ablaze. People, East Haveners, are tearing through the streets, mortified. Some holding dead loved ones, others dying. You skirted Akira style up to the Shardolin Dragon as it's flying over. It hasn't landed, unless it has, in which case it's just landing to intimidate you with a deep, guttural, mechanical roar. It is 150 feet in the air, and it is just setting streets on fire.
Well, that's not good.
Do you guys? Well, we better do something about that.
Yeah, I mean, I personally can't do anything about this.
That's out of range for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's out of range of every spell that I have.
It's not out of range of fireball.
You're like, hold on.
Good as ass.
Hang on 1 minute.
Do you have the stuff? Do you have the slots available for it?
Yeah, 1.
All right. So I did want to say, as this thing flaps up into the air, you can hear the gears turning as it slams its giant wings down and honestly almost bellows flames around it to higher strengths. It's just going to release laser upon laser of pure energy. It's casting its radiant breath across the streets, and I did want to see if you guys could all, before making initiative checks, it's going straight down the line of you. So I guess kind of in a Cyphus centered, he's going right for Cyphus essentially. Can you all give me dexterity saving throws? Nick, do you want me to roll for Avarice, or do you want to?
You can roll for Avarice.
All right. Avarice has a pretty decent dex.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice! Miss Girl can move. She got an 8. She cannot.
18.
13?
18, 13.
6.
Oh.
Everybody who got a 14 and under, you are going.
Oh, fuck you.
You are going
By
to be,
1?
Yeah. You guys are going to be taking. Or no, sorry, 16. Or below. You failed. You are going to be taking 78 radiant damage.
Whoa.
Alright. Might just kill us all outright.
Oh, 27 damage down the line. The breath charges up. You can hear the sounds of the engines roaring, and fire and other debris pumps out of its neck as it charges until finally it unleashes a devastating beam. Let's see. Yeah, a burning Godzilla style. You guys watch as the beam takes out a full-on block and erases some of the houses in its path. I think I can... Oh, I can. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's a little too big. Good thing I can do this. How we doing? As the beam hits you all.
I definitely wouldn't like another.
Cyphus, the beam comes closest to you. It actually ignites a small barrel of alcohol nearby, causing an explosion, sends you flying across the street. You're skidding along your back on the cobblestone snow. Kataros, how are you doing?
He's downed.
You are just directly exploded into a nearby wall and sent through it. Obviously, Pawn is going to try and attempt to he's going to help action you before you guys get in. The Shardolin Dragon is taking off again. Cerelia, you jumped out of the way. Knell, you jumped out of the way.
Yeah.
Yep, 18.
You both watch as Avarice tries to jump with you, and her leg from underneath her slips. She falls to her ass, and the explosion picks her up and flips her backwards in the same direction as you guys. She skids, like, legs in the air, head on the street, until she falls backward back onto her stomach. Cyphus, you are just narrowly avoiding getting thrown into, like, building and nearby stone debris. I imagine Knell and Cerelia have a chuckle if they do get to see
Maybe
it.
a little.
It's not
Mostly
personal.
Aver.
Yeah, of course.
Is the dragon still 150 feet off the ground?
He is.
And do we have initiative?
Not yet. So first things first, I'm going to leave the beam there. That is just burning rubble. The dragon is going to spend another few rounds just flying around the city and decimating housing, destroying bridges. He's cutting holes in the giant ice that freezes the Caer, or I think it's Meridolden. It's Lackdenshire. I got that all wrong. But either way, I wanted to give you guys an action or turn, or at least a few turns if you wanted to prepare. All I know is that, obviously, Avarice, after getting up, does not examine herself. She is also going to run and find Kataros, along with Pawn, who is doing his best to, like, help Kataros back up. Is there anything that you guys wanted to do in that time, maybe with items or anything else? There is also... I'll come back to it later, but you can hear the sounds of citizenry in trouble. So first things first, I'll go down the line. Is there anything you guys want to do with your items first thing after getting up or dodging the attack? Kataros?
Is he back up at 1?
Yes. Pawn and Avarice both help you up and sit you in a chair nearby, give you the, like... Once over, Avarice has lights that cast from her fingertips as she inspects your eyes and inspects your bones to make sure that you're not bleeding internally. But you're, like, up. They've kind of slapped you awake, fighting ring, like, mid-knockout round corner.
He'll take a second to kind of get his shit together after getting knocked the fuck out. And then he'll kind of see the path that dragon went down and go straight back to fight mode and see if he can find any Chardalyn.
Okay. Any Chardalyn nearby? Yeah. Do you want to maybe inspect the house that it perched on briefly? Give me a perception.
Yeah.
Avarice.
He just gets up and limps over.
Yeah, Avarice and Pawn both like, Pawn, by the way, has a hole in him and his jaw has almost but fallen off. He's showing, mouthing concerns, but Avarice gives you like a Kataros, you shouldn't move. You've taken so much damage.
He's just going to instruct them both to help him find Chardalyn.
They both nod in a yes, sir, in unison. You can add +6 to this, your perception.
Holy fuck, that's going to put me at 25.
Yeah. You find a chunk that you see as you kind of push away the rubble and scrape off the debris. You find that's at least like 8 or 9 shards worth. I'd say a healthy 8.
Nice.
All right.
And then maybe take some health potion if you will allow.
Yeah. You can hear the dragon in the background roaring and spitting its awful blaze. What did you want to drink?
Do I just have a potion of healing? I
You
think I have a potion of greater healing, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he will have that.
Yeah. All
Sorry,
right.
I'm just looking
Go ahead.
How many d4s it is? Yeah, 44. Heal him for 16.
All right. Probably not like all the way back to full, but you're getting there. You're getting there.
Not bleeding out anymore. It's great.
Cyphus, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I will drink a potion of healing.
All right. Yeah.
For
Do
me.
you have a regular one? Do you want a greater one? What do you got?
I got a regular one at least. I know Kataros gave me one.
I think he gave you a potion of greater healing or superior healing. I feel like one of them.
Superior it must be then, because I have greater healing
Yeah.
in inventory. Both had.
Yeah.
Superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. Is there any other items or anything that you would wished to use?
Cast mage armor. Just
All right.
if I didn't already have it on.
Okay. You did have the magma armor on, but I don't know if you. I think you took that off because you couldn't make use of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, I am.
Was that not like exactly how much damage it dealt?
I am back, baby.
Go. Like Popeye, like.
Yeah.
I'm Cyphus, the magic man.
Awful.
Thank you. Cerelia, did you have anything you wanted to do? You were easily able to avoid getting hit by the dragon's beam, but I didn't know if you had any potions or
So-
items or spells.
I've got. I'm gonna throw some item names out there.
Yeah.
That I have, because I just seem to collect shit. I have a potion of fire breath. I've also got a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to use that, you are welcome to it. Can I use my gray bag of tricks?
Yes. What would you? God damn it. I love
I
pulling
want
up
to-
this fucking
Animal
D8
friend.
table. Money Man, thank you so much.
Oh, I
Aster
rolled
said
an
Matthew,
8.
thank you for the 15 months of subs. Holy shit, man. 8. Damn, all right. You summoned a giant elk.
All right, cool. We have a friend. Is that the entire turn, or can I use a spell?
No, you have time.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna use a Fount of Moonlight.
Okay, and what does that do?
Well, one, I'm glowing.
You
else is
all
new?
when aren't? Yeah, I was gonna say when aren't you?
It also gives me resistance to radiant damage.
Huh? That's
And it
actually
also-
perfect.
Yeah, it also lets me deal radiant damage when I use melee.
Call me. Thank you for the sub. Oh my god, 10 months.
Also, if something hits me, it has to roll Constitution saving throw, and if it fails, it gets blinded.
Oh my god, this
Yeah,
is
so-
this spell's awesome.
Yeah, it rips, but I haven't had the chance to use it. It's very expensive. It's a level 4 spell.
Knell.
Hi. I would like to use my my charge on the amulet of the devout to use a charge of my channel divinity.
Okay.
To use harness divine power so I can get back a second level spell slot
All right.
because I need that bad.
Hashtag need that.
Need that.
All right. Why do I feel like someone's not on here? Cyphus, Kataros, Avarice, Cerelia. No, I guess you are. All right. Now that you guys have all had a moment, you guys could hear in the building surrounding you the sounds of pounding and desperation. It seems some people nearby are either locked or trapped by fiery debris, trying to escape their housing. You watch now also in the distance as the Chardelin dragon lands again, this time nearby the White Lady Inn, and smashes down. The sounds of screaming and armor clamoring from the northwestern side of East Haven. I didn't know if you wanted to stop for a moment in attempt to help these people or head straight there.
That defense is a good offense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a good chance these buildings are gonna get destroyed too, so might as well give these people a chance to run. That's what we're feeling.
All right. Kataros says run. Is anyone opposed? Or now, Kataros says doesn't say run. Kataros says save the civilians.
Yeah, we can help some people out.
Yeah.
Down for it.
Yeah.
Kataros.
Yeah, sorry, was that what you were?
Yeah,
getting
no,
at?
yeah, absolutely. That was what I was. I didn't know what everyone's agreement were. Kataros, nearby the house that you were thrown into, you can see that a sizable chunk has dropped down by the front. Surrounding it is fire, and in the front is just unburnt debris. People seem to be trying to push against it and push a large chest and as well as a large wardrobe away from fallen wood. Do you guys want to try and give me strength checks or use other means of destroying the debris?
I'll give a strength check.
All right. Miss Jaws of Life, get in there.
Yeah, is it just a pure
Pure strength.
strength? Okay.
Unless you wanted to find some other means of lifting it or removing it.
I don't know. Athletics is the only other thing I could think
No.
of. 14.
Cerelia nearly lifts the wardrobe out of the way before another slab of wood falls and knocks her progress all the way back. The wardrobe now hitting the ground. Fire encroaches further upon the area surrounding. Does anyone else want to give it a try?
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Open
that's what we're
sesame. Give it to him,
It's
Cyphus.
just a raw strength check.
Don't hurt him, Cyphus. Don't hurt him. Damn!
19. Hey, yo.
So you pick it up, but how do you move it? Throw it, place it down somewhere else? What is his show off?
I would probably just throw it.
All right. Cyphus raises this wardrobe with one hand and using his other hand clasps the top of it. And then, like, Herculean throws it into the street where it explodes into hundreds of pieces of wood shards. A family of two, a husband and wife, escape. They thank you profusely, walking out and immediately handing you their coin purses as they have rucksacks on their backs. These purses are 7 silver and 3 gold.
Okay.
And they thank you profusely before tearing off, the area behind them falling in as they just get out. Let's see. Cerelia, Knell. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Just in the area around you, you can hear the sounds of neighing and whinnying horses. Not horses, sorry, elk. These elk are clearly being kept cattle, though very, very malnourished. They've been left behind, and several of their troughs and other debris line the area, now burning around them. They are encircled in flame, and it doesn't seem like they will live much longer, and have very much so been left to die. Too weak to even jump over the enclosure that they are kept in. Would you like to find some means of just dousing the fire, or do you want to leave them as they are?
Them to die.
All we heard is them die.
No! I don't want them to die.
Huh? You don't want to let them die?
No.
Okay.
If I can do something.
All right.
I don't know what that something is.
Damn, watch streak 90. Call me's on 90th stream. That's insane. Do you have any spells, cantrips that can you extinguish fires? Or any ideas on how to? Or at least maybe move them?
Can't we just? I mean, they're in a enclosure.
They are. They're in their, like, almost like a small circled fenced enclosure. The entire area surrounding them is on fire, though.
I mean, I don't have any spells that could do that.
Knell?
Not unless I use Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
I don't have any spells.
Rough.
I mean, the most we could do is, like, break part of the enclosure and maybe they can run out on their own.
True. You might take fire damage attacking the burning inferno, but would you be willing to take that damage? Nell's finally
That is
at
a
the
natural
Yeah.
occurrence.
Nell's at the well circle of life, you know.
Yeah.
You know what?
My god says that death is normal and an honor. So
What's the I don't even know what the what do you even call it? What gets rolled for fire damage?
Fire.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, like what you would
like,
take for
how badly
walking...
is this shit gonna hurt me?
Let's see. What
Because
would
like
it...
heat metal is 2d8.
What are the streets saying? There's some... How much damage does generic non-magical fire do? 2d6 per 2 to 3 feet. I guess. Yeah, it would be around 2d6 to a d6, depending on how bad you fuck up.
Try it.
Yeah.
I've been. I'll be fine.
All right. What are you using to cut through the debris?
What's it made of?
This is all wood from surrounding fences and troughs.
Is it fire damaged?
It is on fire. It is not fire damaged yet. It is not at the point in which it is like weak or weaker than its normal stability.
What? Hold on. Let's see if I've got something I can throw at it.
Go bomb!
I do have an iron pot.
No fucking way. Where did you get another one?
I bought it because I missed
Are you
it.
gonna huck a...
specifically buy one?
I did
Oh my
specifically
God.
buy another iron pot.
Are you gonna throw the pot at them?
I could.
Or are you gonna cast spiritual weapon? Or what did you
could
cast?
do that
What did
also.
you turn it into? Or was it just a pot?
I currently only have a non-sentient pot in my inventory, but I could turn it into a dancing weapon, which honestly I probably should.
Okay.
I probably should do that.
You want to turn it into a dancing weapon?
Yeah, I'll use dancing, animating performance on it.
All right. You animate this pot. It does not grow legs. It does not grow arms, nor eyes, a face, or any other, what would you call it, anthropomorphizing features. It just starts dancing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just dances.
All right. It's throwing that shit side to side like a baby sensory video. You just
It really is.
send it to attack the gate.
Yeah. Let's see. Force empowered slam. It's like a.
Yeah. That holy shit! It has an
Melee.
attack.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How much damage?
Yes. It's 1d10 plus 3.
Give it to us.
Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm stupid. I think this is a d10. It's the one with a 0 on it.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be right. 11 damage.
Give me another attack roll. You watch as the pot. First off, Knell, you kind of expel all your ideas.
yeah.
You watch as this small pot suddenly comes to life and starts dancing its way over to the area, entering the fire before wholeheartedly slamming its full weight into the I want to say fenced-in and burning area before suddenly, after 2 big slams, everything splinters in a gate-like motion facing inward, and suddenly these elk begin trampling their way out over the pot. They don't hit the pot, but they jump over it with very little energy and just escape into the night. Oh my... Yeah, they run past you. Cerelia, the elk that sits next to the giant elk that stands next to you, kind of like guides that stands over top of you so that none of them run into you.
Yay, my friend.
Do you want to ride on top?
I could. You know what? That sounds fun. Let's
Yeah.
do it. I want to
All right.
ride the elk. Probably make me go faster,
I was
right?
gonna say, let me
I don't
get-
know what the elk speed
An
is.
elk speed
Probably faster than 30 feet.
is 60 feet.
Hell yeah, let's get on.
Do you have like a little war horn that you know?
I just shake my tambourine.
They don't know it. All right. And with that, you have saved a sizable amount of the people. You guys ready to go?
As I'll ever be.
Yeah.
All right. Begin your trek. You hop back onto the sled that you have available. The ghost dogs form up as you take off onto the streets. Let's see. And with that, you can see in the distance the dragon's food. It's the wings begin to flap once again, and it's beginning its takeoff. Who wants to navigate through the streets?
I think we realized Kataros had the best.
All right, Kataros.
Dude, wait, what's my roll?
Animal handling.
That was a nat 20. It's a 10, so that's 12.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A nat
Yo.
20?
I thought it was. It's a 10. That makes
Oh.
it 12 total.
Okay.
Oh.
You make it and arrive. The rest of you guys... Hold on, let me lock this in place so we don't drag it with us. The few of you... I guess Cerelia, you make it there regardless. Just following them. You guys arrive just as it's beginning to take off. You see the Chardelin dragon 30 feet into the air. Its wings beating and inflating, conflating the smoke even higher around it. Burned bridges begin searing and embers waft. Is there anything... I was going to say, do you guys want to give me initiative? Since you're so close.
Oh, yeah.
The
Sure.
dragon is going to roll too. Where is my dragon? Okay.
Nice.
Dragon got a 9. What did we get?
21.
All right.
13.
13. Oh, let me put Nell's 13 on there. Nick, do you want to roll for Avarice
Yeah.
and Pawn? Avarice has a +3.
She will have 13. On will have
He
9 plus 3. He has
He has +1.
10.
So Avarice 13 and Pawn
Yep.
10.
Oh.
All right, Haley. Time to roll for
I already put mine in there.
your baby boy.
Oh, my baby elk boy.
Yeah.
My little guy. What's his initiative?
+3.
Ooh, shit. +3. Is it because he's so fast?
It is.
Whoops, 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 whoops. Come on. 23.
23. Damn!
That's my second nat 20 this session.
Damn.
All right, Haley, what do you want him to do? The elk can attack one of two ways. It can either use charge, or if it moves at least 20 feet... Oh, sorry, actually, the elk is not doing shit. This dragon is 40 feet in the air. What the fuck am I on? Yeah, it's...
He can prepare.
Yeah, he can prepare. Do you want him to prepare a charge, a ram, or hitting with his hooves? The ram, or the charge, he has to... you know, I'll just send you the thing, but charge is something that I'm sure you could do if it lands. Here you go.
Let's take a look. A giant elk.
Giant elk.
Ooh.
What's up?
I'm just reading it. I'm intrigued.
All right. Who is after that? Do we know? Sorry.
I'm assuming it's me. I rolled really high, but yeah.
I think it's you.
It's
Go
me.
for it.
It's me. I'm gonna use my last level 3 spell slot to smack it out of the sky again with some water.
You want to smack him out of the sky?
Again, yeah, with some wah-wah.
All right, dude.
With a ferocious drip.
Give it to him. Does he have to make a save?
He's got to roll a DC 16 saving throw.
Oh, God. That's always fun.
I hope he fails, personally.
If he succeeds, you're going to be mad.
Yeah, I will.
So he has...
He'll take damage either way, but I would be sad if we didn't knock him back down.
He has... Saving. He has a advantage on save.
He failed last time.
And it's Dex?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So, advantage with plus nothing. And what is the save?
Higher than 13.
Yeah! God damn, dude, this dragon is not having it today.
Yeah, I'm not letting him get away that easily.
What is it? Are you just...
Tidal wave.
Yeah,
48 bludgeoning.
What does he look like summoning this? Are you like fucking... Is this your lick back, you know?
He'll point above the dragon and then just point to the ground.
Yeah, like soul finger pointing up and then straight down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you summon the massive
Swipe it
tidal
down.
wave that crashes onto
Down,
his body.
boy.
You could see his whole body emanate steam as the water slams him down to the surface. He's only 40 feet, and as it dictates in D&D, it's 1d6 per 10 feet. So, do you want to roll that with your damage? Just add 4d6.
Sure.
Damn.
Eat damage. 42.
Oh my god! He lets out a horrifying roar as the damage you deal to him clearly like shudders his body. One of his wings is almost nearly free of its armor casing. He is now prone for this turn, right?
Yep. All attacks get advantage.
All right, Kataros, you're up.
I'm so sorry, I'm just looking something up. Cool. First of all, he's gonna, what is it called? Innate sorcery, where you like charge him. Yeah, innate sorcery. Get that ready. And then he is going to. How's this dragon looking?
This dragon is clearly looking more battle damaged by the round.
Cool. He's just gonna put some damage on it for now. He's gonna sorcerer's burst.
Okay.
Some electricity. 18.
All right. 18 does not hit, I believe.
That's okay. And then out of curiosity, is charging his gauntlet an action?
It
Or
is.
bonus act? Okay. Good to know. I'll turn there.
So all of you, by the way, I have to assume because of arriving, you are within 30 feet. That means everyone who didn't make the check last attack or last battle is going to have to make it. Not now, but
Oh, the charm.
yeah.
Well, not me.
Not
I'm
you or
safe.
Kataros. All right. Knell. Or no, sorry, Kataros, did you finish?
Yeah.
Okay. Knell, it is your turn.
My turn. Oh boy.
Avarice's turn also, and she's going to fight you for it.
Ripper.
How far away is this? It's on the ground now, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay, so I don't
30
have
feet
to
from
add.
you.
Sick. Okay. I think then. No, I feel like guiding bolt has been working for me.
Yeah.
Let's
If it ain't
slap
broke.
again. Don't fix it. Let's slap it. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh my god. Just a regular 20?
Yeah.
No.
Aw.
You launch this.
Terrifying.
Yeah, you launch this guiding
Was
bolt.
that with advantage?
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have advantage. Nick, you didn't roll with advantage either.
No. Well.
No.
Yeah, do you want to re-roll?
No.
We won't count that for the crit fails just because it wasn't your original turn. Plus, it was advantage.
23.
23 does hit. Holy shit.
Let me give you damage really fast. 11 electric. Lightning.
All right.
Kataros used Thunderbolt.
Yeah. You watch as it like curls back in a roar from feeling this sudden burst of electricity crackle down its neck and arms. All right. Let's see. Who is next? Avarice's turn. Avarice is going to use... Or she's going to... Oh, Oh, no, I guess not. I was thinking about using Fog Cloud. She is going to cast Mage Armor. Yeah, she's going to cast Mage Armor on herself. Just from dealing with the fucking damage from last attack. She doesn't have faith, but she's going to be able to completely block this Radiant Breath. Cerelia, it's your turn.
Okay. Should I go with Elk first?
Elk. Oh, yeah. He was prepared, so you can just do his damage or attack.
Okay, so I'll do hooves.
All right.
Let's see. It's +6 to hit too. It's crazy.
Specifically, also on one prone creature is nuts.
Yeah.
Damn!
All right, so 20.
20 doesn't
dirty
hit.
20. Really?
Yeah.
That hurts me in ways I don't appreciate. Okay. Rest in peace, Elk. Alright. Fucking hell, what am I gonna do? I'm not very good at hitting anything.
Buffs?
Yeah, I could do buffs, maybe. Let me look at something really quick.
Yeah.
Is it? Where is it? Should I start up a counter charm?
Just prepare a counter charm?
Well, it takes an action to
Honestly, maybe not a bad idea.
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, preparing
Yeah.
it for when you have to make the save.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm reading it to make sure I don't need concentration for it, and it doesn't look like I do. So, yeah, my action is just gonna be doing counter charm, just keep preparing it.
Okay. After that, it is Pawn's turn. Pawn is going to... Where is my Shardolin Berserker? Shardolin Flail, he has 3 times. He can attack 3 times. So let's see. With a +5. First attack. Miss. Miss. Hit! Damn! A critical hit! Pawn swings his Shardolin Flail once. The dragon avoids its neck curling again and again until finally, after it begins to move, Pawn, for a moment, seems to have some clarity and swings his mace downward directly onto its head. He's going to deal a d8 +3 doubled. Let's see. He's dealing 14 damage. He slams it down. You guys can hear the reverberation. It's like a church bell. It's just a boom. As it rings through, you can see it almost shatters the Shardolin mace. Let's see. All right, guys. This dragon stands up. Avarice, Pawn, Knell, Cerelia, and the elk are all going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
Oh no.
Avarice is also bad at those.
So how close is everyone to me? Because this map isn't accurate for distance.
Avarice failed. You are within, I'd say, 50 feet of Kataros, 10 feet of Knell, 5 feet of Knell.
Okay. I mean, this is counter charm stuff, right?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. So advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Okay. You guys ready for it? Give it to us. I'll roll for Avarice. Or Avarice failed. I'll roll for the elk.
It was wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Wisdom?
Giant elk has a +2.
Alright, I rolled a 15.
And your elk rolled a nat 1. You both failed.
Alright.
All right.
I-
Now, for the next 10 rounds, you can repeat these at the end of your turn. You're now, let's see. Ooh. You are trying to move as close as you can each turn to the dragon. And use an action to make a melee attack against it. If the dragon doesn't choose target. Oh. No, you are just charmed. Wait. A creature charmed in this way fixates on another creature. Sorry, not the dragon. Or object that the dragon mentally chooses. Haley. You are going to attack Cyphus. And so is the elk. Avarice is going to attack Kataros. Until she succeeds. And with this, the dragon is going to stand. And then start flying again. Though he has half the movement speed, I believe. So he's going to fly 45 feet into the air. His wings begin flapping. He casts out... Oh, sorry, not before then. He's going to claw attack Cyphus and Kataros. Before flying into the air. Makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws, and then 1 with its tail. So, let's see. We'll go down the lines. Kataros.
I'm probably gonna cast shield.
He crit failed.
Yay!
So he missed you
Okay,
horribly.
anyways.
He slammed into I don't even know what
Disc?
Yeah. He's not gonna take any major faults, mainly because I don't know how these would affect him. Cyphus does a what is this? Does a 20 hit?
Fuck. Not if I cast shield, it doesn't.
Okay, you're gonna
which I
cast...
should do anyway, because I'm gonna attack like 4 times.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that is another spell slot.
And now Knell, you are going to be attacked with its tail. Its giant hulking metal tail comes swinging in your direction. Does a 23 hit?
Think that it should.
It might slip in there. You are going to take 18 damage as you are hit directly into the stomach and sent throwing on your ass a few tens of feet away before it starts flying into the air.
I would like to rebuke that.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe. It's a, what is it? It's a dex save.
Oh, okay. He has advantage. That's awesome. 12?
No.
All right, deal it to him.
I do math. 15 points of damage.
15? Damn, all right.
Yeah. Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
No, I lied. It's 3d10.
Decide!
It's 3d10. Hold on, I gotta roll one more.
All right, guys. Are you
20
said
points of damage.
how many?
20.
Okay. You're 20?
I'm 20.
All right, guys. The Chardalyn dragon begins to fly away. It very clearly appears as though it has no intention of staying, and it's time to move on to the next town. This one has burned enough. But it is as it flies into the air and just begins to get over Lackdenshire that you hear the sound of a familiar other dragon call. One that you would hear all along the Dale all the time. And by all the time, I mean more than once. It is through the distant darkness that you see that great white worm flying through the sky, cutting through the clouds. And on top of her, a familiar face. Garrosh Fightmaster has arrived.
Oh my god. New art.
RV.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, yeah, he also... as Arveatris is flying through the air, the Chardalyn dragon looks as though it's unprepared to meet with her, and it tries to turn or orient itself to prepare for the oncoming attack. But alas, Garrosh, you hold on to the saddle. The two dragons grab each other in air and begin spinning, turning into almost like a yin-yang for a moment before crashing onto the ice below. Shattering and splintering it, but not sending them underwater. So this battle is going to continue on the ice. Garrosh, you're able to hop off. As Arveatris slides along the ice, you stand on a smoldering, burning bridge, this dock, and just as the winds of the tundra hit you guys, you watch as the smoke clears and displays Garrosh's new form. So do you want to describe to the group how you look now, Garrosh?
Well, so it's I have a nice set of new armor, not the normal kind of leather armor I was wearing. It's very kind of, it's almost regal looking, but also belies a kind of a more significant change. Physically though, he looks not physically different, but he looks more confident almost. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to roll your initiative and join us?
Absolutely. I've been waiting for this.
Oh, all right, guy. How do you? I want to
Glad
say.
you could finally join us.
Yeah, you guys.
Don't worry, I already did most of the work.
I did want to go through.
Keep me.
Damn. How are you guys feeling seeing them land? I wanted to like Kataros. Yeah. Kataros.
Not really.
Sorry, was there more to that sentence?
No. I was saying. I just want to know the Sunseekers' initial reactions to seeing Garrosh as I get stats up.
He's just like, I don't know if he knows what to expect. Like, part of him's kind of gratefully seeing RV, because he thought about calling her over and was kind of debating it, but to like, just see Garrosh and know that he's okay, and also know that we're gonna fucking win this because Garrosh is here, is definitely lightening his spirits.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I want to know where he got that fit from.
It's a long story. I'll tell it to you over our victory feast over this dragon.
Cyphus, you were saying you're glad he's here even though you did all the work.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Listen,
Alright.
Grant, I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I also love critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy XIV expansion Heaven's Ward.
Is it Heaven's Word or Heaven's Sword?
Just
Heaven's Ward.
Heaven's
Because
Word.
that also involves 2 dragons coming in, duking it out, and you're just kind of there.
You're
help.
just kind of
True.
watching it.
That's very true.
This has been fact checked by a true American.
Yeah, I miss that game.
It's not gone.
I know. I just.
Oh,
I
Arveatrix needed
haven't
to
played in a
roll.
long
She
time.
has a +0 to her dex, which is awesome.
It's because she's old.
Yeah, she's gonna
Be
probably.
nice to her.
She's got 11. All right, it's the elk's turn.
Are we still charmed? Do we need to roll for that?
Are you attacking me?
Oh
a good
yes,
question.
yes. You are attacking. The elk is also attacking Cyphus.
Are we re-rolling first, or is it?
It is your
on-
turn, so you can re-roll your charm.
Okay.
You want to try and break the charm?
Would would being charmed end my counter charm? It doesn't
Yes.
say anything about it.
I have to assume. Because you would probably instinctually stop doing it upon being charmed, but let me see.
Is being charmed considered incapacitated?
This performance ends early if you're incapacitated, silenced, or voluntarily end it. No action required. I would assume upon being charmed, you voluntarily end your charm, or your counter charm. Is it a song, or is it it's dance?
For a bard, it is just a song.
I'll allow it. You have it on recording.
Okay,
it's
charmed is considered being incapacitated.
Oh,
I
okay, then
think.
yeah. Then it is, yeah. Okay.
So it's just a normal.
Give us the normal
save.
save. Come on, Haley.
Fucking
By
flat
the way, how far away am I
D20.
from everyone else?
20, baby!
Oh my god!
That's what, number 4?
Dude,
Number
you're like
3? I
you're
don't
like
know. I'm rolling 20s like crazy right now.
25 feet away from Garrosh, or from Kataros. 50 to 60 from everyone else.
Got it.
Damn. So the elk is no longer charmed, but it does listen to you. So it's probably gonna just hold action for now.
Okay.
Cyphus, your turn.
Yippee. I will just use magic missile so I don't miss.
Okay.
I will upcast it 1 level.
Where are you shooting it at?
The guy.
The guy. Is there
I
a
mean,
range?
I'll aim for the left wing. It's 120 feet.
Okay.
Is he too far away?
No, you're good.
I don't have to roll to hit, so I will just roll damage.
At this point, we
Nice.
need a Cerelia sitting on a nat 20 emoji because she owns it. We don't talk about it. We don't about who would own a nat 1.
Well,
Only
do you remember
Cerelia.
at the beginning of the campaign, I rolled like 20s constantly?
Yes, you're still doing it.
Only
Cyphus,
Cerelia can
nice.
fish
I
from
rolled
that 20s.
perfectly average damage, 14.
You rip through some of the armor and you can see something poking out from underneath it. That is your turn. The missiles explode some of the casing and tear through the rubber of the wing. Kataros, it's your turn. Yeah.
Pretty fucking far.
Yeah.
In that case, I will. I don't know what I want to do. I'm really stuck. This is the first time I've been stuck this campaign. I think we're just gonna damage it.
Yeah.
Move. Like here, like hide beside the docks, and we're just gonna hit it with another sorcerer's burst.
Go for it.
Just roll 17, and I get another because of sorcery. 26
26 hits. Damn.
for 7 electric.
All right. You watch as sparks travel around the section of her armor hit, and it almost like he doesn't even seem to notice it at this point. Garrosh, it is your turn. I also wanted to take a moment.
Yeah.
I have no idea what just happened. We're back.
Nice. All right. Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna first pop one of my new spells as a paladin, which is called Divine Favor, which got reworked in the new version.
Yeah.
It's awesome now. Because hey, guess what? It no longer requires concentration.
What does
Incredible.
Divine Favor do?
Oh, it's really simple. It's just for the next minute, as a bonus action, all of your weapon attacks just deal an extra d4 of radiant damage.
Okay.
So I just do a little bit of extra damage for one spell slot. And then I'm gonna move up and attack. Just give me a second. Bro, I move up. I don't move up. I run. I'm charging this guy.
Okay.
All right, and it's time to attack. So 1 second. I think I'll go plus. Oh, right. So as I draw my sword, right, I'm actually going to activate an ability that doesn't require an action to use. This is one of my new abilities, actually, if people haven't figured out yet, I'm a paladin. But a very specific kind of paladin. Because in the 2024 version, one of the new abilities of this specific flavor of paladin can attack and activate. Let me pull up the name because it's very important.
I love how much effort you have to go into explaining how busted you are.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is my new vow of enmity. So, so I run up to this guy, I take my sword, just point it at this dragon, and just pour all of my kind of aggression, almost malice, almost, just kind of single-minded focus on this guy. It's almost like a hunter's mark, but probably more potent. And then, he is now my marked enemy. So now I have advantage on all my attacks against him.
You want to speak your oath? Is that how you cast?
It wouldn't be the full oath.
Okay.
That one I'll save for a later time. But
Do you want to?
I will say, as I run up, I'll point my sword and I'll say, I challenge the dragon, and then I will make my attacks.
All right. What would you say is like the aura that emanates? Do you have like a?
So it's like a kind of dual aura of this kind of little dark, like kind of wisp, but also a silvery wisp that just kind of flows together, and then just kind of. Like they kind of like almost surround the dragon, so it's a very light kind of thing. It's almost like a fairy fire, and then I'm gonna go in and just go for a kind of overhead slash.
Okay.
So let's start rolls. Okay, so first off, I get advantage. So blah blah blah. Advantage. Oh wow, I'm probably missing with that. That's only an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Unfortunate, but that's okay, because I have extra attack. Let's do it again. Okay, 21 to hit this time.
21 does hit.
Neat. Alright, so let me roll the damage. So I'm using a longsword. Done one of those. Okay, so it's a total of 13. I don't know if the radiant or the slashing is relevant, but the radiant's 3.
The radiant, or sorry, the slashing, is it technically non-magical, or is it because you are magical?
Oh, so I'm actually using the the invocation that I got from my.
So it is
from my-
technically is magical, isn't it?
So it is actually magical. It is actually magical. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then yeah, you're. It's not resistant.
Neat. So I'd like to think I'd do an overhead slash to make it move, and then just stab it.
All right. You give him the 2 for flinching.
I'm sorry. What?
I said you gave him the 2 for flinching.
Yeah.
All right. Chardalyn Dragon is not too excited to see you. Your presence alone almost makes it curl its body backwards in repulsion. It's Knell's turn. As you strike it, it lurches back and lets out another blood-curdling roar through its metal grate. Miss Knell, what do you have for us?
Start trying to get up close because I don't have a lot of long distance spell.
That's fair.
It's gonna be me and Garrosh up there eventually once I can fucking move. But for right now, I am going to Sacred Flame, so
Okay.
it's a dex save.
All right. He is terrible with dex, thankfully. But it's advantage. 13?
Meet speeds.
He meets it. All right. He saves.
Okay, then
Half.
no.
Oh.
I don't think it takes any at all.
Okay.
Which is fine. I have a bonus action, so I'm gonna use a real spell for my bonus action.
Okay.
And get my spiritual weapon out and about.
Give it to him.
And I can get it right up with it, so. Token? Question mark?
Yeah?
Spiritual weapon? Great. I'll do it myself.
Scythe.
Me?
23 to hit?
No, it's Scythe, not Cyphus.
Yeah, it's a scythe.
Cyphus. Cyphus.
You abbreviated my name?
Yeah, the Grim Reaper, Cyphus.
23 to
veins.
hit.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
10 points of force damage.
All right. You watch
That's all.
your scythe cleave into the side of one of its pauldrons, and it releases, showing off the undercarriage of something horrid underneath, but something you're all too familiar with. Do you want to give me a perception check in this dark to try and decipher it?
Yeah. That's fine. 19.
19, you can see that there is bone inlaid on the inside of this dragon. They've surrounded a skeleton with this Chardalyn and brought it to life. All right, it's it's Avarice's turn. Avarice is going to conjure Ice Storm. She has 300 feet of range. It's going to be a 20-foot radius in a 40-foot cylinder, and everything is going to take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage, both of which this thing is either immune to or resistant to. So she summons this right on top of it, and the only damage it is taking is 2d8, half of 2d8 bludgeoning damage. It takes 3 damage from this, to which it turns over almost like it's agitated. Was Avarice? Oh, Avarice was charmed. Sorry. Cyphus. Or no, it's not Cyphus. Kataros.
Okay.
Kataros, you are going to be taking this ice storm
Great.
damage. So you're going to take 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold. But I think you have resistance to cold, right?
Yes.
So 2d8 and 46. So 2d8 first. 12 of that. 12, and then half
And
of
then-
this. 5. So 17 total.
Does he not make any checks for that?
He might. Oh, sorry, dex saving throw. You take
Nice.
half as much. But I believe it is each... Is it... How many rounds? Is it just instant?
It's just one for Ice Storm.
What did we get?
I made some inspiration. Okay. 17 plus my dex is 18.
Yeah, you're good.
A lot better.
You save. So you're only taking half of half? Or do we only count that for the bludgeoning?
I think it's only for the blood.
So you'd only take fucking 6. So you're taking 11 damage total.
Alright.
You watch as like, or you feel these shards of ice come pounding at your horns, your head, and your abdomen, but it doesn't seem to slow you down at all. Let's see.
He's bloody.
Arvaetorus's turn. Arvi crawls along the ice like it is her natural terrain, and she is going to stand beside Garrosh. She is using her multi-attack. She's going to use her bite twice, and then... Or no, she's going to use her bite and her claws twice. So she's actually incredibly powerful. I'm sure you guys remember. She has a plus 14 to hit. So her first hit is hits. Second hit, hits. Third hit, hits. God damn, RV. Don't hurt him, girl. She's going to deal 4d6 plus 16 and... Let's see, 46 plus... Can I just write it in? Yeah, 16. Let's see what she gets. She deals 34 with her first 2 claw attacks. And then with her tail, she's going to do 2d10 plus 8. So plus 8, 11. Yeah, it's still good. Her and the Chardelin dragon are paw for paw, biting at each other's necks, firing off breath weapon at each other after breath weapon. But unhitting, unyielding. It is Cerelia's turn. Cerelia, you want to give me a save again?
Yeah. 16.
Nice! I believe that is enough. Let me just double check. It is. You are succeeded.
Alright, so I ended up not attacking Cyphus.
You pointed
got
your
really
like
close.
tambourine at him, and then you had to lower it like the kid with the gun crying.
Alright. Let's see. Is that a feet away? Ish. Can I take Elk's turn? Also? Or, cause... Well, he waited for me. I guess I can't.
Yeah, he waited. What would you
So I
like
can
him to do?
A charge.
Yeah, absolutely. You will... Oh, you will make it if you charge directly at them.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What did you want to do for your turn? So roll for his charge.
Yeah.
And then what did you
is
want to
it-
do? What are you like casting on his back?
Yeah. I might use my rapier. Who knows? Who really knows? Okay. Elk moves 20 feet straight forward to a target, hits with ram attack on the same turn. The target takes an extra 2d6 damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. The target is a creature and must succeed on a DC 14 strength save throw or be knocked prone.
Do you see what?
A DC 14 strength saving throw.
All right. He has +7.
Okay. He's gonna roll really shit.
Yeah. No, he's okay.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Why can I not remember 2d6? You fucking idiot. Alright, 8 damage.
All right. With the pair of Fantastic Fours, she deals 8.
and I'm still on the elk.
You have to. Well, you have to get close to him, because you're charging him.
Oh, my fucking owlbear is doing that thing again. Give me a second.
You're good.
Why does it not update for me?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, Cerelia, pawn. It's his turn.
Okay, there we go. It's still my turn.
Oh, it's still your turn. Okay, my
Yeah.
fault. My fault, OG.
The elk attacked. Now it's my turn to attack. And fucking what should I do, you guys?
Stab it.
Hold a
now.
pole.
Suggest damage.
Suggest damage. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Let's do level 3 dissonant whispers. So make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. For wisdom, he has +0, but he does have advantage. 8 and 8.
Okay, well, he failed.
What does it do?
It makes him scared of me.
He cannot be frightened, or petrified. Or sorry, no.
Okay, well, I mean that's fine. He also takes max damage, so that's
Okay.
what I really care about. So that's 6, 4, 5. Since I'm casting it as a level 3 spell, change some stuff. So it takes 5d6 damage. Yes. So 19 damage.
19 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then bonus action. Hold on, I gotta see how many bardic inspirations I've got left. I still have one. Who's next in line? You know what? I'll give it to Garrosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Have some bardic. Have some bardic and emote, just for fun.
For funsies.
Yeah, for funsies. Let me mark down that I used that.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up is Pawn, who's going to do his rolls. With a +5, he gets miss, miss, and miss. And with that, the Chardelin dragon finally rises again and takes off immediately with a horrifying screech bursting into the air and flying off northward at an alarming speed. You guys have a brief moment. Yes. Enjoy your brief moment. The city burns behind you as countless folk run now, I should say, into even farther points. Ooh, what just happened? There are folk who are literally like going out onto the ice. The city is burning so horribly and so quickly. There is members of East Haven, both the militia and citizen, helping each other escape the fire. Arvi turns back to the few of you and looks to Garrosh. Garrosh, she conveys message through to you, not knowing where you are, that she's ready to leave when the rest of you are, and that you have to chase this thing. But gives you pause to talk for just a moment.
Alright. So, are we chasing this thing?
Yeah, we gotta kill that. It's looking pretty hurt, right?
It's taken some serious damage.
Yeah.
Did anyone want to look over and maybe do a quick scan of East Haven? Find anyone from East Haven before you go?
Oh, Garrosh would ask, where's my friend Ronaldo?
I'm sorry, Garrosh.
I thought he should come like that.
No, in our attempt to
I
chase
heard it.
the dragon, we had to leave him behind. We didn't have enough horsepower to pull the wagon with it overloaded.
Ah, I see.
It was safer where we left him.
Do you want to tell him where you left him?
Yes, I tell Garrosh where we left him.
Fair enough.
He's
Well
got a
played.
hat that can disguise himself. Also, so he'll be fine.
Good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Indra, Arlagath, and the speaker, which is probably off drinking somewhere. If I'm being
Daneth
honest.
Whalen.
Daneth Whalen.
Did you want to try and find them in the rubble before leaving, or like
We
curse?
might need to see how many speakers were down in the Icewind Dale as a whole, because we're already down 2.
Oh yeah, did you just want to tell Garrosh what you found or what happened along the way to East Haven?
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking up her name. The
Olivessa
Olivessa
Untapor.
passed
What do you-
peacefully. It looks like.
Sure. If by peacefully you mean burned to shreds on a wagon. To shreds, you say.
Yikes.
And what of the town? To shreds, you say. And what of Thok's father? To shreds, you say.
Oh yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say unfortunate's a pretty good descriptor for that.
Well, it is.
All right, guys. You ready?
Where's Indra?
Oh, do you want to do a search quick?
Yeah, sorry, I don't care too
I was
much
gonna say
about
you
Daneth.
guys know
but
that
Indra-
there's no need to like freak out because Arveatrix is going to take you where you need to go. So you have a little bit more time than like, oh god, we need to find a carriage again and like ride all the way.
She's cool. I liked her. Unfortunately, I got like 7 for perception.
That's fair. You're searching through the streets. It's all too much on fire. Too much ash and soot lay over your eyes. Does anyone else want to look?
I can roll perception.
Give it
I
to
got
us.
those good eyes.
Sure.
I mean, if we're all doing it, yeah, I'll
How
definitely
does
help.
17 do?
17 finds Imdra Arlagath laying against a nearby building, a side clearly swiped out from her body, a leg missing, and her eyes lightless.
Damn, what a way to
I
go.
can't fix that.
Me taking my
Yikes.
totaled car to the mechanic.
I can't fix that.
I can't fix that.
It's above my pay grade.
Do you have any loner speakers while I wait?
Fresh out.
Well, apparently someone redeemed a hydrate, so let's freshen up.
Yeah,
and then
freshen up
get
and
ready.
Oh, I already
drinking. Might I add, drinking water, especially like in front of this burning town, is so funny to me. You're like, oh, it's so nice.
Kataros will turn to Knell and go, "You're a death cleric. Isn't there a prayer you can do? Something? Not to bring her back, but just so we don't just leave her here."
Maybe. Hold on. Let me see what I have.
Flips through her like little Bible. Yeah, Nick, does or any of them upon I guess I could switch us over for the time being. I assume Cyphus calls you all over to come witness. The speaker is nowhere to be found, but the captain of the East Haven Guard lay dead, her men dead beside her. She clearly went out in the fit of battle, or I guess in the heat of battle. Her eyes are ever so sunken in, but it's not like they never were. Her life was nothing but work. Work until she died. I didn't know if any of you had comment for her before you leave her corpse here.
I will say a little prayer that I don't know what would be included in it, so I cannot recite it, I fear, but I will give her some parting words. But I'm not casting Gentle Repair.
Yeah, I'll definitely extend my farewell.
Kataros will stand beside you now, and it's clear that he doesn't really know what to do when he prays, so he's just kind of mirroring her.
His eye open, copying her homework.
I will just say, you were always a stalwart soul. Rest in peace.
Fair enough. The rest, I'm assuming, leave her with little to no words. Not so much that you don't want to, but more so, you don't have much to say for her.
You're on the other side.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready?
Already, you mean
Yep.
nearly out of spell slots? Yeah. Thanks for asking.
If I can touch this thing, we won't need them. If I can get close enough before it flies away.
Should we throw Kataros at the dragon?
Yes.
Trebuchet.
You guys ready?
How much does a trebuchet cost?
That is a great question. A trebuchet in D&D costs about 1,200 gold.
I feel like you have that amongst all
Amongst
of us.
yeah.
Like, run into the shop while all the buildings are burning around us, and we're like, quick, we need a trebuchet.
Dweeb, nerd, dweeb. Who is this? Who are you? You guys are getting called nerds in chat. I'm sorry. There's nothing
What
we can
else
do.
is new?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's sometimes.
Like, honestly.
It's
We're fucking
sometimes-
playing D&D.
What do you want from me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, with that, you take off, hopping onto the back of Arveatris and finding yourself. I'm going to assume that the scythe is discast. The elk is not coming with you, Haley. I'm sorry.
No!
The elk is not fitting on the dragon.
He can run.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think if he gets
Yeah.
too far from you, he may. Oh, sorry. As soon as oh, who is this? Who's calling me a dweeb? That's disgusting. How dare you? Do you want the the elk to follow you? I'll just like randomly have it show up.
He's my friend.
How long is he summoned for?
A day?
Once per long rest. So
Oh.
once I take a long rest, he goes away.
He arrives to you just before you're about to sleep and then turns into dust.
Like disappears into glitter. Sounds like I'm imagining an elk bursting into confetti.
Just pops.
Yeah. It's like a balloon.
Yeah.
A balloon animal.
All right, guys. The distant fires disappear as you're dragged off into the sky by Arvi. And you have but, I'd say, a solid few minutes before you arrive in the town of Caer-Buster, I believe, is where you're going next. Garrosh is here. How are you feeling? Yeah, Caer-Buster.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, glad to see him again.
Also, you'll feel just a little more inspired just near me.
I was like, woo, I don't think that works like that, like roleplay wise.
Yeah.
And then I realized that you were like referencing an ability you had.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I was like, what, dude? That's not a thing. You don't just get to decide that.
Imagine.
Yeah. Hey everyone, you just love being around me.
Hey
Just-
everyone, I'm the DM now, so
Yeah.
welcome to my campaign.
I'm the DM, but also I like everybody loving me, so I self-insert myself and give
Ronaldo?
everyone. Stop it! I didn't even make Ronaldo.
I know.
I was like, that's
So you-
offensive.
Possessed Ronaldo.
Dig Dog, is that you?
Yeah. Actually, though.
I miss him. I miss that fucking dog Pokemon trainer.
I guess, you know what? He isn't there for very long. You watch as... Actually, the only thing on fire when you arrive is the Caer, which is engulfed in flame.
All right,
Yeah.
down 3 speakers.
What if we were the speakers?
We ruled with an iron fist.
Is it attracted to speakers?
Who's going to stop us?
You guys arrive on Arveatris. Do you want him to just drop you off, or her to just drop you off in the Caer, or do you want to, like, run up on it? Thoughts?
How are you feeling? I need to
Close as possible, as fast as possible.
All right, to the Caer, which
Ram
means I
us
have
into
to
it.
clear the Caer out, because the last time we were here was a long time ago.
Oh, should I summon a boulder?
You just orbital drop it again.
Yeah, I
That'd be
could.
fun.
I actually have no idea. Oh, let's see. I guess I should. Yeah. The only thing you can see right now is the Shardlin Dragon resting on one of the main spires. I've dropped you all off. Or no, this is old. Wow. This is actually pretty height accurate, except for Arveatris, who is ginormous. She is resting on one of the spires as well. Let's see. I am going to delete a whole lot for a second.
Big.
My boy!
I did not realize how badly I had managed these maps. Nick. Don't already get sad with me.
My boy's in there.
Oh, sorry. There is fire. There is fire indeed. While this is burning, do you guys want to decide? We'll keep the actions for initiatives from earlier, just because of time constraint, but also not much has changed other than literally just scenery.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's grow this fucking light. It is a campfire style light, so it's gonna give you guys about 150 feet. Oh, probably less. 120? 100, let's say 60. Yeah, you can watch as these two beasts battle it out at the top of the... I'm going to spin her around. At the top of the spires. You watch as Radiant Breath Weapon and Frost Breath Weapon collide at the center of the gate, sending both double doors shooting open and causing more damage amongst the rest of the castle. Literally, parts of the castle explode. You can see stone ripped from its casing. What would you guys like to do? We're starting at the top of turn order.
So that's Cyphus?
Cyphus?
Yeah,
What would you like to
keep
do?
the same initiative.
Yes. The elk is not here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the world's fastest elk.
Yeah, sorry.
He's really fast.
I will upcast Magic Missile.
Yeah?
I'm not about this missing BS.
To what level? Oh, sorry.
I only have level 2 spell slots left, so
All right.
well, I have one level 1, but I need that for shield.
All right, boys. Get a move on.
44
Are you close
plus
enough?
4. How far away is he?
From where you're standing right now, he's about 30 feet up, 60 feet.
Yeah, definitely within range. 120, so.
Yeah, give it to him. 15.
15.
Where are you sending these?
I'm still aiming at that same wing.
All right, you have ripped through the last bits of the wing. Now all that is left along the casing is just bone and rubber, like wing replacement.
Nice. That's all for me.
Yeah? All right. Who's next?
Where is this thing? How high up is it?
Around 30 feet. You can move closer.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to put him back on. He had 9.
If I die.
I love him immediately saying, if I die.
Let's Misty Step up there. Preferably somewhere where he can see a piece of Chardelin maybe on this thing.
On it? You mean the entire body?
Yeah. He will land somewhere kind of on it, next to it. Probably like, it kind of has like those gecko elbows. But like land on there.
Wait, how are you getting up here? Sorry.
Misty Step.
Ah, okay. You immediately poof, poof, teleport onto this thing's shoulder.
He's gonna try and slap that thing.
All right, Nick. Oh. Give me an Arcana check.
Great.
You grab hold of this thing with your metal arm. And you can feel the scraping of metal on metal.
Oh my god, let me use inspiration and not take a 3.
Okay.
Oh shit! Nat 20 for 24 total.
24 total. Nick. You grab hold of this thing, and suddenly the world around you stops. The snow surrounding freezes, and it almost feels like your hallucination, obviously. Your arm suddenly starts sinking into the dragon, and you sink past the Chardelin armor. You're sucked into it. All of a sudden, the entire, like, everything becomes muted. Everything becomes as though you're kind of underwater. And inside you can hear the like ha 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 ha. Near what feels like the front, you see like 2 slits for eyes. A fat, mean-looking fucking Dwergar stands watching through the eyes as though he's viewing some horrible, sadistic, magical illusion. And he's belly laughing, watching as fire and brimstone are brought upon these towns. He doesn't seem to have noticed you.
What the? So is this like it's like Squid Game style kind of?
Excuse me?
You know how they like sit and watch like all the shit happen? Like, is this just a hallucination, or is he like?
He's almost like mentally here. He's astrally projected.
Holy fuck. Man, I guess he'll approach the Dwergar. Like, he's trying to feel how like physical this place is.
Do you want to like touch the ground for a moment?
Yeah. Ground check.
All right. Feeling the ground, it gives way a little bit. If you stick your fingers into it too hard, you feel like you could almost like swim through it, should you put enough effort into it. As in, like, leave.
Okay. I don't know how much power I have here, but he will approach the Dwergar and maybe pull out his dagger.
Yeah? All right. Do you want to are you trying to sneak attack him? Can you give me stealth?
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to bury this thing in this guy's fucking neck.
All right.
And let me just check what my dagger is. 14
To hit?
Sorry, not my dagger. Sorry, that's a 14 to hit. Forgot to roll stealth.
No, stealth's a 6.
Yeah. So Zordok Sunblight turns to you and goes, "What? What are you doing here?" And as you attempt to stab him, he dodges narrowly. He grabs hold of your chest. His spiked gauntlet almost feels like it digs into your chest, and he slams you against the wall. You feel yourself like as you're sucked back into reality, Doctor Strange style, where your body in reverse, where instead of your spirit shooting away from your body, you're forced back into it. The dragon turns to you while you're standing on its side, and I'm gonna need a dex saving throw.
Let's go. All right.
Come on, Nick. Yeah?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dude, you watch as a radiant charge begins to charge up in its neck. The sound of its radiant engine kicking in. Steam starts shooting out of its neck, and how would you like to dodge? You want to jump off of it? You want to jump onto the top of this area? I should say you guys are also on the thing above. But I gotta
He'll jump
open it.
off.
Do you want to jump onto the map above you guys? Here you go. You're on over here.
Yeah.
And I'll copy and paste the dragons. So that there's like good reference. Ooh, there's 3!
No. Can't move through.
All right. Garrosh, it's your turn.
All right. I mean, I want to get a piece of this pie. Let's go. I'm going to run towards. Let me measure it.
All right.
And then I also have Misty Step now.
What? Insane. Go for it.
Engine's paladin, yeah, just gets Misty Step always prepared.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, you can check it. It's like it's
No,
full
that's
person
crazy.
Level. Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, I will Misty Step as my bonus. So I'll do something similar because I was actually intending to try to get on top of the Hydra's back. So I'm gonna do that.
The Hydra.
Yeah.
All right. You know he's a
Um,
regular dragon, right? I guess
yeah.
regular isn't. You said Hydra. I was like, where are his other
I'm
ends?
making a reference.
Kingdom Hearts reference.
Oh, motherfucker. I don't even play Kingdom Hearts and I know that one.
Because it's from Hercules.
Yeah.
Get on its back.
Get on the Hydra's back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Do I see anything that might be construed as like a weak point, or is it just like really thickly armored?
Give me, I want to say, Arcana.
Oh boy. Well, I rolled well, but that's a 16.
16 is not hit. Oh, sorry. You're not fucking rolling to hit.
No, those are
16 is not quite enough. All you see is his bony open wings, his opened pauldron, and from what you saw underneath, his chest pieces or his underbelly is nearly exposed. It's got a few more hits at some key points to release it.
Can I try to target that then?
Yeah. Do you want to jump down onto the ledge
Hell
that
yeah.
it's underneath it and fight it on the same area as Kataros up here?
Yeah. You know what? If I can be near Kataros, that would actually be ideal. I don't know if I
Okay.
can position myself.
Yeah, I'll move the camera up to your guys' fight up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sick. All right. Cool. Yeah, and then I will try to fuck it up again.
Fuck it up, Kevin. You got this.
All right. So I'm just gonna do my rolls. 1 second.
He's doing his calculate. Garrosh mental math must go crazy.
Okay. Well, with my actually, how long has it been since we got on Arveatris and had to chase it down? Like, how much time elapsed?
Since what?
approximately?
Since
Since the last fight.
30 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have to re-up it, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to point my sword again and be like, you're not getting away this time. And yeah, so I will still roll with advantage.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit? I believe it does, right? I hope so.
All right.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, does a 25 hit?
25
Does.
for sure fucking hits, dude.
Alright, so the first hit is going to be 9 damage
Okay.
from just the longsword. It's still magical. And then I get my extra attack.
Go for it. Deliver unto him righteous justice.
Let's see. Cool. That happens to be another 25 after the advantage. Neat.
Yeah. Jesus,
Love
dude.
this ability. Yeah, so let me roll damage again. Okay, so this time it's just 5 damage, but I am trying to damage the already damaged part.
Yeah, dude. You've absolutely. You have a giant greatsword or what?
No, it's still just a long sword.
Okay.
I'm still yeah.
You slice your longsword, or sorry, you stab your longsword into the plated under carapace, and then wrench it free as it comes off, kind of like the under, like almost like you're ripping the hood off of a car. You can see underneath its stomach, inside of it is a skeletal rib cage and an affixed dragon's heart. It does not belong to the Chardalyn dragon. This is I want to say like implanted into its body.
Oh, that ain't natural.
All right. Ready for next?
Yeah, no, that's it. I'm done.
Kataros,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna prepare a charge of disintegrate.
Okay. Go for it.
Bonus action. Misty step back onto this thing.
Onto it, because Garrosh did just open up its chest. You could see the dragon heart inside of it.
So yeah, I guess he could just go through. Actually, not even do Misty Step. He is right there.
Yeah.
He's trying to get back to Zordok.
Oh, okay. You just want to dive right in?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh. So, all right, Kataros, you approach it. At any point on its Chardalyn armor where you touch, you can enter. So you just want to go for like the head, neck, arms. Where are you going?
Yeah, he'll just go for an arm.
All right. Pushing out with your right hand, the whole world once again stops. The fire of the burning building dissipates as you hear the sound of the filter, the almost like water-ish logged sounds. And that is when you find yourself back into this black room. This time, however, Zordok looks around. He's almost like he's aiming the head of this dragon, going, "Where did he go? Where did he go?" Do you want to give me stealth, or you just off rip?
Can I just fucking jump this guy? Is my charge ready to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just fucking
Aim it right
charge
at him.
basically. Yeah.
All right, 60 feet. The target. Let's see. A creature of this. Jesus Christ, dude. Is there no save? It's just you're just taking it.
Sure,
Oh,
him or me?
dexterity saving throw. That's what he needs. He has a
Yes.
+0 in dex. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Inside the beast, Zordok's sunblight begins to turn as he realizes the man inside the dragon within him. Kataros, you point your finger towards him as a green line, a guiding line, almost like a laser sight, emanates and points towards Zordok. He goes, Wait! And it is time. You ready?
Oh yeah, let's destroy this thing.
5. A horrible failure. As he goes, stop! What do you say to him before you fire this off? Do you need a second as he begins to approach you? He starts, I say approach you like he's not 30 feet away and he's no time to make it to you from your casting time.
I honestly feel like Zordok knows why Kataros is here.
Oh, absolutely.
He knows what the fuck is up. Kataros is just charging him, like, at this point, just obliterating him as soon as possible.
All right.
No words needed.
All right. Give me damage for disintegrate.
Only the sound of damage dice being rolled.
Huh. Sorry, I need to look up how many D-wets. It's not on my sheet. It is going to be a 10d6 plus 4 force damage. I will be rolling that in the owlbear.
All right. I'm excited, dude.
Okay.
78 damage. Garrosh.
Yeah.
You are watching as Kataros's body is just standing there. The dragon has stopped for a moment. You see the giant black body suddenly start like a virus along the arm that he touches, sucking in all of the black magic inside the Chardalyn and replacing it with a deep azure that spreads like a disease through its plate armor. Inside, Kataros, you fire this disintegration ray, and in an explosive burst, a huge donut-sized hole is shot through Zordok's Sunblight as he hits the ground, sinking through the floor. You are the only one inside.
Is there anything cool in here?
Do you want to approach the thing that Zordok stood through?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Approaching the two holes at the front end, or air quotes front end, you see through the eyes of the Chardalyn dragon, and in a moment, you're able to crane your neck and turn as the Chardalyn dragon. Garrosh, you stand before the beast as it's turned completely blue, or at least azure, and it looks down at you quizzically.
Kataros, buddy, is that you?
Kataros, you get a glimpse of Garrosh like looking up and talking to you. His voice is kind of muffled, but you can hear him speak.
Kataros makes it nod, and then kind of like How to Train Your Dragon style gets a little closer to Garrosh.
I was gonna say the Chardalyn dragon of agreement, shaking his head up down. At any point, Kataros, you can leave this thing.
Yeah, he would like to exit.
Upon exiting this, the Chardalyn dragon remains standing still. Arveatris preparing another incredibly powerful frost blast from its breath weapon, telling Garrosh and Aster, Kataros to get out of its way.
We should probably do that.
It's done, Arveatris, but have at it if you will.
She pauses for a moment and looks quizzically to Garrosh, communicating with him telepathically. Kind of like, it's done? What?
Garrosh just yells out like, look, it stopped moving. I believe it is, whatever powered it, is done. Kataros, you could probably explain better.
Do you say that to him after speaking telepathically, or do you say that all out loud?
Yeah, I'll just be like, Kataros, can you explain?
I just wanted to imagine you two looking at each other, him not hearing anything, and then turning to him just being like, yeah, you can explain. Kataros is just kind of... The person who's piloting it is dead. It's no more than a bones, heart, and charlatan. And metal and whatever else it was made out of. I'm not much of a mechanic.
All right. I will ask, how do the rest of you feel? Cerelia, Cyphus, Knell, you guys are looking up as this giant dragon has suddenly turned a bright blue. Or not bright blue, darker blue, and it doesn't seem to be attacking anymore.
Well, finally.
I'm just glad I used Fount of Moonlight at the beginning of this battle. It was really useful. I'm glad I used it.
Right.
All right. Either
yeah,
way.
so this thing's like straight up dead zo.
Sure, you could say that.
Okay. Now what do we do?
We need to find Alisar.
Okay.
All right. Kataros. Oh, what did I just do? I guess celebrating is kind of off the table at the moment due to the burning city surrounding, but still, do you guys take a moment to be like, fuck, thank God it's over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was running out of
Are high fives
resources.
exchanged, or is that a little too soon?
Yeah.
I'll give a stealthy, like, low 5.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Cyphus is like, high five, just a jump.
I'll do it too. I can make it.
All right. Kataros, do you want to give me? You don't even need a perception. you just run around the area.
Yeah, he's just gonna run straight into the Caer.
All right. Kataros, you come upon a somewhat burned section of the Caer. It is following a trail of blood that you come upon the corpse of a young boy, a young Alisar. Wolves surround him. The dogs surround him. They dragged him as far as they could. A few of them even passing along the way. And it is with a heavy heart the rest of the living dogs surrounding him. They let out. Upon seeing you, obviously they growl instinctually. Why would they not? I mean, you understand. But upon seeing who you are, obviously, it takes them a moment to loosen up. But they open up. They part ways for you to approach. Do you feel the need or wish to approach?
Yeah, he will run up to this boy that he promised to save, and just kind of like go through the denial a little bit and like shake him and try to wake him, and then just kind of hold him and apologize to him.
All right. He's not doing very well.
Everyone's high-fiving outside, and he's holding the body of this dead child and sobbing.
The battle is over. The war is temporarily, or at least this battle is won. The Charlatan dragon has stopped its rampage, but that does not remove the damage already done. The wolves surrounding watches. Kataros cries. Does he? I assume.
Yeah, I think this is pretty breaking for him.
And with that, the dogs surrounding let out a howl in unison, mourning their dead compatriot. And that is where we are going to end today, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. If you like Rime of the Frost Maiden, you should play it yourself. It is available online in stores. If you like my players, like I do, you should check them out. You say an hour? We start at 7. Don't do this to me. Try to trick me. If you like my players, you check them out in the description below. So I now have to ask, is there anything that you guys want to say before we end today?
Nope.